Well, we're sitting here with Mike, and I want to thank him for taking time to share his experience here in upper cervical with our community. Mike, what initially triggered you to reach out to us and come into our practice?
Yeah, you know what it was? I think late July, I was moving something. I was moving out of my house, and something just didn't feel right, and it was like boom. I went to see an orthopedic surgeon. He said, you don't need back surgery, but you got a lot of stuff going on here. I went and saw a couple different people, went and saw a couple different chiropractors, and for about 6-8 weeks, I mean, I was in pain. And if you talk about a pain level, if 10 was pain, I was a 9, and it was, and I'm a very active, person. Work out 6 days a week, and that was it. I was done, and I had never experienced back pain like that before. To be honest with you, I had some pain in the past, but this was different. A friend referred me to you guys. Turns out Larry and I went to college together, University of Maryland, and I knew Larry a little bit. And I came in, I said, look, fix me. You got to figure it out. I'll do whatever you tell me to do. And here we are, really four and a half months later. And, I'm not completely back, but man, I am really close. And I'm back to working out a little bit, lightweight training, and it's been a game changer.
Yeah, so this was a major disruption. If I remember correctly, you were having trouble just standing for your football coach, just getting through the practices.
I mean, sit down. I'd have to sit down in practice. I'd go out, and they'd see me. I'd go sit on the bench like I was a 85-year-old man. No disrespect to anyone who's 85, but boy, I felt it, and I had never felt like that in my life. It was awful.
Yeah, and I think one of the key components, and you brought this up, is just because somebody tried chiropractic before, there's lots of different approaches within chiropractic. What would you say to somebody who is skeptical, they don't know if upper cervical is right? What would you say to the person that's just kind of doing their research right now?
So I think, I looked at a couple different chiropractors, and nothing against them, but it was kind of come in, boom, crack your back, crack your back, crack your back. And I'm like, oh shit. I mean, okay, this is going to work, this is going to work. And again, nothing against them, but when I came to you, it was more like, hey, we can't just do that. Let's get the x-rays. Let's see what's going on. I had an MRI that I brought to you, which you're able to read. We did the x-rays and said, look, here's what's going on. I want to show you. And I think the approach that you took really was different in the sense that, hey, let me show you what's happening. Let me not just try to fix what's happening. Let me show you what's happening. And that was huge. And I think, when you talk about being a doctor, and me being a business person, bedside manner is huge, right? I mean, there's a reason I ran companies and was good with what I did, because I was good to my customers. And I think you took the time, the energy, the care to really explain what's going on and say, look, this is not going to be healed tomorrow. It's going to be a process. We can't just come once a week or once every 2 weeks. You're going to have to come. And once we get into a phase where I'm at now, which is more of a maintenance phase, and I continue to get better, it worked.
And what are you able to do now that you weren't able to do?
Yeah, I mean, I can pretty much do everything now. I'm here or there, a little slight pain. I haven't really gone to the heavy weights again. I don't think I'll ever go to the heavy weights again at 45 years old. But, I'm back working out. I put some weight back on because I had lost some weight because it was crazy. But I'm able to almost do everything I am except for the heavy weights, and I don't think I'll ever go back to that again.
Awesome. Mike, thanks for taking the time to share your experience.
Absolutely.
We're grateful for the opportunity to care for you. Thank you.
Perfect, man. Go Terps.